I was too lazy to come up with a title of beating, uh, what was the name usually in my time? Man 25 beating Tryhard Scum with worst NFL quarterback featuring Shane B. Shelley. Shane B. I don't know how to say his last name. I could be saying it right. But because when you play a friend, apparently I found out on Google that the reason why the rosters are different when you play a friend or whatever is because when you play a friend, you're downloading like the original depth chart that the game had in the beginning before all the updates. Crazy. So basically, it downloads like the first roster update, like the day one roster update. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so 3 more minutes. This guy beat me in MUT. It's been 7 months since I played MUT. I decided on my birthday to go back to MUT after 7 long months. Playing with my backups, but the Bengals playbook sucks. It's nothing like my custom playbook here. So, and he beat me like I don't know, 38-0. So, told him meet me here, and he agreed. I'm waiting. He's not even messaging me back or nothing. Just adding me. He could have said like, "Hey, busy, I'll play later, play tomorrow, whatever." I already told him we live, baby. We live, baby. I don't know about this TikTok shit, but we live, baby. Let's see. All right, 2 more minutes. Don't worry, I make a list of players that have beat me from me not trying. So if you're not playing me in 2 minutes, I'll understand. Oh yeah, he lag switched me. He was the first player that I've seen in 23 years. Basically, he would just have either upfield throws to his like. Basically, he would use these formations where they would keep them like inside of your defenders and also have that space right there. So it wouldn't matter if it was man or zone. They would leave a space there for him to hit like a hitch, a seam, a slant. And I left it open for him. I told him. And I left it open for him 2, 3 plays in a row. And he's like, oh, I'm beating this fucker. I'm beating this guy's ass. I said, hey, good game. You're going to play like that on offense and defensively play back every play, good game. But if you're going to do that, I earn a rematch. Owe me a rematch if you're going to do that. Like I said, you could do whatever cheap bullshit you want. You can pick any team you want, and you can lag switch me because I know how to play with lag switch. And I told him right now, like, hey, you got to back out to the game's main menu to accept this game invite. And I said, come on, they waiting. We live, baby. And then I said, your heart racing? Question mark. LOL. I told him 5 minutes. I said, don't worry, I make a list of players that have beat me. I meant to say from me not trying, but I put for me not trying. So if you're not playing me in 2 minutes, I'll understand. Basically, I add everybody as a favorite who has beaten me, and so when I get matched up, I usually remember them, but I'll just just in case. If the name looks familiar, I'll look at my favorites list, scroll down, and see. A bunch of players have beat me for me not trying. I keep my receipts, and it's only usually the ones who really shit on the game. You know, everybody in Mutt seems to have this offensive lineman Falele or whatever from the Ravens. He's like 380 pounds, running back. Just have him in the backfield. They don't even have to run it one time. You don't need a blitz to stop the run, but I think it's time now. So okay, yeah, it's more than time. I said, okay, see ya. Thanks for wasting my time. Didn't want a rematch. I was gonna keep the title I usually keep, but I was like, you know what? The last title that I put for my video was showing you how 99.9% of players play, and I don't have to do anything. I could just play a game, and you'll see how they play. So that title's still, that title's still, you know, still good. Oh, gotta make sure that Adam is a favorite here. Add it to favorites. Let's see how many. I think I was like 15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, it is 15. What the hell? I must have on favorited somebody. I don't know. Wait, is it 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, like 15 or 16. You can only pick one or the other. You can only pick like a stadium that you want to use or pick the jerseys you want to use. Can't have both. Or I think if you have both, you can only have like one jersey, like home or away.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Let's see if they really are the best or if they're just going to spam this and play like 99.9% of players.
He'll lose yardage to start things out. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Can't call yourself the best if you're doing that. Because every player does that 99.9%.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Report!
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, let's see if
So
he's
from the
got
39
process like
now,
every
come
single
up on
player.
first and
And
10.
call yourself the best to play like them. You have to
This
be
time,
different if you're
Jackson
the
will
best.
throw it.
You gotta be different.
And that is going to be
Not the best.
incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this
The
drive.
best facing the
Chance
real.
to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up
I hope you're not the
defensively.
best because they
And now
use
it brings up
this
3rd
play
down.
and beat other people.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
No, we changed it.
Jackson now.
Really? They
And
went
that is
to that one? The
incomplete.
corner
Well,
was
he
wide
had a
open.
defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now.
Like I said,
coming
1 or
up.
2 reads.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that
I wouldn't
play
keep this play if
because
I
of
were
the
you.
angles of
Read the
approach.
front.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as
Better
well. Think,
cancel
I've got to
play
be there
action if
right
you got
now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly
Good.
and knocked it free.
Eluding the pressure right.
This
Pass to the
is risk throwing.
sideline,
Huh?
pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Here's some bad punch. They're gonna want the fake end
So
around.
after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. On the ground, this is Derrick
That's
Henry.
tough.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time
I
about
haven't seen
stretching the
different yet.
field and creating space in order
I don't
to
think
run
I will.
plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because
And people
now you're
think this is
pushing a
trash
defense
talk.
to chase you
Go figure.
all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Like I said, that's every single player I face.
There's a good
So
run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
I'm sure they even know it too.
A first down carry for Henry. Pushing.
That's every single play.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry.
Like I said, if you're the best, you gotta prove you're different.
And the
So
Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker
there
with
you
the
go.
extra point,
The most
and
respectful
that makes
thing
the score 7-0.
I've seen a player do. Not mess around with their extra points. And let me guess, they're gonna do what 99.9%
Tucker
of players
now to
do on
kick it
defense
away
too. They're
following
gonna
the
play back.
touchdown. And no run back forthcoming.
They're gonna
So
show
this will
user
come out to the
rushes,
30.
fake user rushers, quarters 3 deep, cover 2 man, back D, wide fronts, playing back, all of that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Audible constantly. Yeah.
And now an audible here into something else. Here's Michelle to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is
Always
for
play
them to
with
get
more
at
than
least
2
2
reads.
first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Michelle. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
They run for the first time with James Cook. Oh, good move. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
Read what I'm
Nice
doing,
steady
guys.
gain.
I'm trying like 10% right now. Read what I'm doing.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the
I'm
50.
trying 10% because I'm taking my time at the play call screen.
It's a first down.
If I'm not doing that, I say you're not even getting 2%, like 2% milk that I drink.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion.
If I got picked off, I would have though.
Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. And this is incomplete.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like.
Here's a bad play call, guys. Am I going quick right now? I'm going slow to quick.
He missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch.
But I tell you,
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
Went quick, number one. Went quick, number two. Didn't do my blocking adjustment like I normally do and block that tight end every
From a
single time.
defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Like I said, so far I haven't seen anything different, so they can't do better. I'm not doing anything to stop them, but they're also doing the same thing everybody else does, so.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
I haven't seen anything different.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being
Nothing
stopped
different yet.
just before the 35.
If you need a game to be easy right now, and the players, you can't call yourself the
Defensively,
best.
they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up.
And if I were them, right, I don't take off with my mobile quarterback, but if I were them, every time somebody's in a base, I'm taking off with Lamar if I'm them. Every time. But I'm not them. I would never do that. I'm just saying. When I say base, I mean 3-4, 4-3, 4-6, 4-4, 5-2. You know.
2nd and 5.
Well, usually it's the 4-4s and 4-6s. And like 3-4 Bears.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left.
Oh, I said it, guys. I said this is your average Madden player. I say it every game. Run the ball, play action, scheme, levels, drive, mesh, spacing, sail, flood, RPOs, screen, shot plays, and go on deep.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. In motion right is Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Little corner.
Now it's Jackson.
There you go.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Thank you. Finally, they're listening to me. Finally, they're listening.
From 19 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
I want them to do that for a reason.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So
Give me a good
thinking
play
with
with
this
that
amount of
play.
time on the clock, probably just sit on it.
Good
And we'll
play.
see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. 60
Not
Eagles,
liking the
60
look.
Eagles.
They'll change the play.
70 Lions.
Coleman, the man in motion left.
Check go.
Bichelle looking to throw.
That's him. Ready?
That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That's caught. Kincaid for the
With
Bills
10 seconds left.
touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
So quick, if they audible to man, they're not going to have enough time to put Baggy out there. So they're not stopping that unless they know that's coming. That's high level right there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Did I do anything different that other players probably would? No, but I'm not spamming anything. I'm not spamming meta plays. Did they use meta plays? No, but I'm not spamming easy pass methods all game. Let's read the formation right here. Let's see if they're going to try to go to one of my formations. Nope. Okay. Sugar, sugar.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A short one there, caught by Likely. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play
Not
here
cover
in
three
this first half.
match, so.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
I was going to say, not in a cover 3 match, because cover 3 matches are the one that's giving up the slot fades. Regular cover 3s
We've
aren't.
hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
What's that
We
in
step
for?
aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live
It showed
now
cover
inside
3
the
match,
booth
but with the
alongside
play
Charles
art
Davis.
of a
I'm Brandon Gaudin,
cover
set
2,
and
like a
ready to
Tampa
rock
2.
for the third quarter. The Bills trail here, but
Don't
they
make me
will
bring
get
out
the
the big
football
guns,
first
please.
as
I
we
don't
are
want to.
back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important
4-3.
drive for them, because is it going to
Doesn't
win the
matter if
game?
I'm picked off or not.
But you
4-3.
have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
I was going to say, play even tighter, please. I want you to play tight.
Throwing Buchelle. This to the tight end, Kincaid. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the
Please
first
play
here.
tight.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19. Come on.
Cooper will go
I
in
think this is
motion.
what players do. Low risk, high
He's going to
reward right
handle
here.
it on the touch pass.
Oh, that's
Oh,
two,
and that
three
is
yards.
well read defensively.
But we're not
A
passing the
great
ball.
job of setting the edge, and that little
That's
touch
your
pass
average
going
man
to turn
play.
into a
Low risk, high
loss.
reward play. Could be a
So
big
their
one.
task a
Could be
little
a
bit
loss,
more
2 or 3.
difficult now. 2nd and 13
That's
that
how they
they're
play.
walking up on. Again, he'll drop to throw.
You know,
And
keep them in
open left
bounds
side,
there.
it's his running back with it. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Why is it that all
Big
these
play
guys
here
coming
for
in,
Buffalo.
watching me
43
5,
yards.
10, 15 seconds, and then leave?
Ready? 60 bison.
I mean,
60
what more do you
bison.
want? You got me talking. I didn't
They'll
have a
stick with the
good
passing
thumbnail out
game
there,
as he looks to
so
throw.
glad I
And he
didn't
whips
catch it. I
that
don't have
one
a good thumbnail there,
incomplete there.
so they got
Well,
into my
defensively,
video
Devin,
without
you
having a
just
good
sit in the
thumbnail.
pocket and get
So why
comfortable.
aren't
That's
they staying?
opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
They came
Ordinarily,
out
you're
because
trying to
of the
keep the
title,
quarterback
right?
hemmed in.
Unless they
In
were
this
like,
case,
unless they're
they brought the
watching,
heat, and if he
unless
flushes
they're
out,
showing
they're
views from
fine with
people who
that,
are
and they
just on their
force another
YouTube on their
incompletion.
phone, and then they're seeing like the video thumbnail play,
60
you know,
Eagle. 60 Eagle.
instead.
Check go.
Off the play fake, here's Michelle. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I know
Should I go
sometimes we
with
can
my
get
favorite,
fooled
one of
when we
my
watch him
favorite
make
plays, guys?
catches as
Should
we
I do
just
it?
saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super
70
huge.
Lions.
Maybe not counted on to be that
Paper
inline
60.
point of
His
attack
Paper 60.
blocker
best
that we
player is
used to
gonna
have
know
in the
this is
good old
coming.
days. But you can flex him out. You can.
And Cook will get in for a Bills touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bills have taken the...
Told you, every time they got a 2 touchdown lead, I make them quit if I come back. Oh, man. That's the best, right? That's the best player right there. I beat the best player, guys. Mari, the best. Right. Mari Adams. Mari, the best, guys. Was up 14-0 on me. 14-0 on me. Quit. Oh, let's see the game. Oh, sorry, it was a kid. There's Roblox. Yeah, yeah. So whenever somebody has a name like him, the best, like blah blah blah, I should have known that these names like I've seen before in the past. Like I win, you lose. They're probably kids. They say their name is like the best or something. I should just assume that they're kids. And you guys want to see it? What, like 15, 20%? Look at this. 15, 20%. Next time I have like 2, 3 people who stay on my live stream, we're gonna ask like, what's the reason that they're leaving? Because they're realizing it's man 25. Like they stay on here sometimes for like almost like 10, 15 minutes sometimes, and then other times 10, 15 seconds they're gone. I know because my live stream tells me as soon as I get a viewer, boom, pops up. Last game. If you're gonna call yourself the best or one of the best, you have to be different. You just have to be. You can't come out here with the same scheme, the same easy pass concepts, and say that you're a great player. Can't do that. The fuck does this happen all the Like, when the fuck does this happen, dude? What the fuck? What's it ever happen? Like, I'm gonna, this shit keeps happening. I'm just gonna get the fuck off. And I don't mean sexually. We go to play something and back out, and then, let's see, custom game, back out, just to make the game like relax a bit. Because I don't know why the hell that shit starts, comes out of nowhere. Where it's just like fail to start game all the time. Start as soon as you see fail to start game, you start seeing it every single time. Hopefully, the game got a breather. I don't know why it's saying failed to start. Another game I won that somebody went up 2 touchdowns, 14-0, and quit on me. Quit on me with a 1 point lead because I was coming back. Coming back, barely any time spent in the second half. Came back, scored 2 touchdowns. Went at the end of the first half with 25 seconds up and scored with 10 seconds up to spare. Yeah, nobody cares apparently. I mean, look at these. Not only are these 5 game win streaks, I could tell you. Tris, Gucci, that was 14-0, obviously. Indigenous, 7-0, they quit. 14-13, they quit. 3 straight quitters, 4 straight quitters. Big Foley might have actually, I think Big Foley stayed in the game. The Reaper quit. I was down 6 or 7-0 to the Reaper. I came back and went up like 28. No, I came back one. I was winning 28-6. I let them score 2 touchdowns, and that's why they got they got like 23 out of that. Um, and then I scored another touchdown from one of my go-to plays, and they quit. Guys, even like I have no motivation to play. I love the game, so I'm going to play, but I have no motivation to play or to try. Um, like I do in tournaments, I never will. And then, like I said, most of the time I don't have any satisfaction when I beat these players. But when you love something, you're not going to try to do something else. I love Madden. I love football. I'm not gonna like go back to play Call of Duty. I'm not gonna like just binge watch. Like I have so many streaming apps, but the only time I ever watch anything, godly hated, godly hunted, hated. Yeah, like I said, regardless of you know, if they're religious or
The
not. Like
city
I
of
said,
Philadelphia
these
is one with
players,
rich history and
average players,
passion, and you
run the
can
ball,
always
play
count on the
action,
ladder when you step
scheme,
inside Lincoln
levels, mesh,
Financial Field.
drive, spacing, flood, fail, RPO, screen. Let's see. Now they're taking advantage of leverages and techniques. Depth leverages and techniques, meaning they'll go to certain formations where it doesn't matter if you're in man or zone, but there'll be a space
Time of
between
the
their
pass
receiver
about
and the
ready to
next, the
get us
nearest
going.
defender,
And
right?
off we go from
So if
Lincoln
they're in man
Financial
coverage,
Field.
they're not aligned with them,
And
and
that's
if
going
they're
to
in
skip
zone,
into the end
whether
zone
they're in
for
man
a
or zone, it's the
touchback.
same space on the field, so they'll just throw hitches, seams, and slants. And you have to force playing like backing up guys from the D line, which I don't ever want to do. All right, I gotta go kiss my fiance goodnight. She just texted me right now. All right, it's coming.
DC, ready? Ready, shot. Shot.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Yeah, I'm bad. Congrats. Huh?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Don't talk like Josh. Goes my spirit.
Here's Jackson to throw.
What I missed?
Escaping the pressure
Oh
right.
my God! What are you doing?
This
Touchdown.
one caught
He
by
doesn't
his
play.
tight end Andrews. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field.
No,
It was a
except
late
penalty.
decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Oh, that's some bullshit. This is Joe from the Tyler Perry movies. Go and watch Joe College Road Trip right now on Netflix. It's the #1 movie. I don't have to advertise it, but you know it's really a good movie. You gotta go watch it. And when you're done, go to Joe's Crab Shack when you can.
Ready, shot. You at X. You at X. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
To throw is Jackson.
Yeah.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers.
There we go.
A gain of 5, good enough for the
It's
first down.
been 15 years since I've seen it.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
Yeah,
So you
use
put his
one of
foot
my
on the
plays
ground and
against
break
him,
to the
man.
out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They're gonna be the QB option. Well, I have that contained in covered.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first
I
down
have a
carry.
custom playbook, so I have every
That was a
offensive
quality play to
playbook
start a new
basically.
set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big
And basically,
way.
you
And
do
getting the guy
that,
in the
you're gonna
backfield
learn how to
a
play
nice
defense
lane to
because you're
hit.
gonna see the same formation.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, shot. Shot.
Draw play. This is Henry. And some
Everything
solid
easy.
footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
I still don't know why he calls
10
his
yards
name
there,
is
good
Godly
enough for a
Hated.
Raven first down. You were telling me this
First of
yesterday,
all,
that's exactly
that's
what
not
they
even
want to do on the
English
opening
to
drive,
begin with.
establish the ground game.
Yeah,
Godly
remember our
hated.
conversation? We were talking about what one of the
That's
GMs
not
in the
even
league
English.
has told
That's
me
not even
repeatedly. It's a
like
big
something
man's
you say.
game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some
Not a
big
training.
boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Gets past one man, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice
But at least he
sustained
acknowledges
series to
that
begin the game, and it will
he's
continue
playing
to
like a
pick up
bitch.
another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
If I were them, I'm not, but I would take off a little bit Lamar on this play.
We're scoreless after one.
I'll probably add him to favorites, you know, because I'll probably lose to him. I'm not trying.
Shot. Hey,
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Ready, shot.
Inside handoff, Henry. He'll take it inside.
See, like I said, they
25.
barely read the defense and slip in a run.
Well,
That's your
a really nice job there by
that's
the
your
defensive
average
front.
man
They
player.
just engaged
I read everything, never.
Made the play. We often talk about whether they take a
I
good
read
first
everything.
step or not. Many
In
times you
tournament,
just don't take
not
any
me.
step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Jackson.
When I told you before we even got matched up, before we even started playing, I said he's probably going to go to depth, leverages, and technique.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have
No
a sense
respect.
with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
No respect for me, no respect for the game.
They want
So
to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the
there's
matchups
a
they're
fucking
getting.
fly in here? No, that was my fucking spots that I see in my
An
eyes.
extra
They just
defensive back
exploded.
here for the Bills on third down. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got his
Touchdown again.
complete, and he will have a Ravens first down.
I knew what he was going to do before he even did it. As soon as I saw that,
That's a tough one for the defense.
as soon as I saw the route coming in,
Good
I knew what he was
downfield.
planning
He
on
was
doing.
forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on third down.
Here's a first and 10 at the
Little seam
14-yard
pass,
line.
your running back on a upfield route, or your tight end on a seam pass, corner, a seam, a post, your running back.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Second and 11 now.
Little corner.
Middle.
Jackson steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw
You
the
know what
football,
defense
and
this
that
is.
led to the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. An off-balance throw.
That's what 99.9% of players do when they can't stop somebody. But they do it every game. I mean, every play. Every game.
Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback if he was going.
I could have not matched up and let him score. You could have.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points.
I didn't play deep defense and play back with back D. I didn't. I went with one cover 2 man all drive long.
Want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to have good.
Can't stand that tackle where they fucking hold your hand down. That should be gay, boy. And I can't stay in there.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
I gotta stop fucking around with these kids out here.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground to about the 40-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
What did I tell you?
Tre'Davious White with a pick. He's still on his feet. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed it from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at
Difference is I ran one cover 2 man and it was on third down.
Here's Bushell to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it,
I don't even know why he's godly hated. He ain't no different
challenge
than
so far in the first
99.9%
half.
players. He's not worse than them. He's not better or worse than them.
Michelle. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way
One time.
home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 55 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
No, I don't hate you, brother. I don't hate you. I can't hate you.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two.
Set up. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I'll tell you, who would try to really run bunch for a two-point conversion? Any bunch player. What I tell you?
To throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe...
I gotta tell you, that ain't gonna work, brother.
From the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time...
There ain't no way a kid would have the name Godly Hayden.
Will at least be the equal of throwing
There ain't no kid that smart. This guy has got a high IQ, I guarantee you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
Of course, yeah. Okay, maybe they are a kid because no grown man privates their account.
So first
And
and
like I
10
said, it's the
now
ones
from
who
the
talk.
30.
The ones who talk, they do it.
Jackson now.
What do you think I was trying to
Tight end Andrews.
force a,
He's out of
whatchamacallit,
bounds inside the
penalty?
35.
Free snap.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the
I didn't
offense
pick
is
play
saying
on
to
defense.
itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now it's Jackson. That went out wide and intercepted.
How did I know?
Ron Johnson able to pick
What do you
it.
think I use her that strong
Have it here
safety
at their own
to stay over the
15.
top? Because I know how to be cover two man. I just don't want to go to my bag of plays to be cover two man. That's the difference. Twice I ran cover two man. Twice.
Buffalo offense
Picked
ready
twice
to go
for
for
the
their
stop.
next drive.
Turnover and
They
down
may
once.
just be content
Picked
to
off on the
take
second.
this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. Now the Bills
Fifth read
will
on
use
the play.
second of their
Only
timeouts.
more than 2 minutes.
As the
I
clock
don't
will
hate you,
stop
brother.
with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From up
I
near
see
the
you
40 now
I
after
see you
the
every
big play
day,
to
every
start.
game.
Here's
I
another
play you every
first and
game and
10.
I play you every day. I can't hate you.
Michelle looking to throw. And that one will fall.
I threw that one
incomplete.
away like towards the
Clock
basically
here
out of
now
bounds
just under
and
30
it gets
seconds
thrown
to
there.
go
Wow.
in this first half. Second and 10.
You know what? It's actually smart because I wasn't outside the tackle box. So instead of the game causing me to have a which we call intentional groundings, they threw it at the feet of one of my nearest players on
They'll
offense.
set up to throw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a
I
pick.
could have told you that was gonna happen.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but
Now, I don't
let's
see
be honest
anything
about it. They had a
else
chance to go
that
into halftime with
the
the
player
lead.
hasn't done.
Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't
There's
understand
way
that.
more.
That's what I'm
There's
wondering. And now
players
this
way
defense
worse
has to
than
try
him.
to protect that lead going
But like I
into the
said, nobody
locker room.
sucks, nobody's trash. They're just lazy. But I'm saying there's way more worse players than him. He doesn't even deserve the godly hated moniker.
Return it. Set up.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their
That's your
timeouts.
average man player, guys, like I said, and they think I'm
Remaining in
trash
this
talking.
first half.
Nope.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
That's not a form of trash talk. You want a corner? I'll give you a, okay.
Sudden change, get out there, stop
I'm
the
going to give
offense,
you
but you
a
typically run
seam
out there a
pass
little bit
wide open.
unsettled. I think that's why he came
Right
right
here.
out throwing the football
Wide
up
open
and
for a
catch him off
touchdown.
balance.
Pick
And
slay.
he did.
I'll call timeout for you.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use
Go
their
with the seam
final
pass.
timeout.
I'm serious.
And with halftime
I'm
on
not
the
going to pick
horizon,
it
they'll
off.
be out of timeouts from here forward.
Go to it. Go to a seam right here. You'll have a touchdown, and you'll be up 10-6, depending if they go for 2 or not. 9-6 or 10-6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Seam passes. The only thing I'm not covering right here in this play. Seam pass.
They'll
I'm
bring
not,
the
don't worry
tight
about
end
it.
in
I'm
motion
not covering
right
the seam
here.
pass. I only got deep thirds and throw
Throwing is
flat.
Jackson.
Throw seam.
Over the middle,
So,
complete.
don't
It's
until the seam.
Andrews.
It was there.
Now
I'll do it again.
timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick
I'll
play
do it
and then
again.
another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And there wasn't much room for the big
Nobody's
tight
gonna
end
do
to
that.
much after the catch.
But
At
I'll
least
do
he
it.
was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
On one ready.
2nd down and 4.
180.
Go to the seam pass.
Here's Jackson.
No
Flushed
seam
out
passes.
right. And he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the 2nd quarter as they take the lead. Now this
Tell them
defense,
what
so
to
many
do.
things to
Don't
worry
take the
about in the
seam
red
pass.
zone
Come on.
area, but you'd have to
I'm giving you
almost
what you
think that
want.
Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field,
I
we're being
purposely put
shrink
my
a little
guys
bit
in crow
because
flats so that
receivers
he could
can't
run
run
with Lamar.
past anyone because they'll run out of real estate. You should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the
I'll
pocket.
do it again.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. But
Don't
he
do it
will
with
not
don't
get
do
the
it
2
with
points. He
QB power
stopped up
though.
short,
You're not
and
going to get it
that
with
is how
QB
this
power.
first
I
half
don't
will
even need to
come to
blitz
an
to
end.
stop QB
So
power.
we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front.
They don't even
As
need to
we'll get
blitz
you
to
down the
stop
coast
QB
to
power.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
The thing with QB power is the whole defense pursues it. So you would think that there would be like a gadget play from that. You know, like
And he is out of
who knows?
bounds as
Maybe
they'll
they do
start
have
up
like the running
past the
back jump
30.
pass play in the game. I don't know, but they should if they don't. Because they need that. They can't just have
The
QB
Bills
power
come to the
and now
line
do
to
the
start their
opposite, like
next
throw it.
drive.
Well, you
And
can
they're still
create
very
that,
much in this game, although they do
obviously, very
trail.
easily.
What's the game plan, Charles, for the
But you
second
can't,
half?
just can't jump
It
them.
might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Let's see, did he accept it or yeah, he accepted it, guys. Like I said, that's cool. I don't accept it.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
I gave him 9 points.
Throwing Buechele. Looking for
Easy.
Cooper, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position.
I didn't want to go deep
at
to
the
that wide open wheel
41-yard
route.
line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter.
Read the defense. You don't have to even run it. Read the
Not at
defense.
all. And you
You'll
come
have
in the
those
locker room
free
trailing, so that
releases,
first drive
leveraging
to
techniques
establish
to
momentum
attack.
is very key.
Crucial.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
If you really want to
Every
be
play until
godly
you
hated,
realize it's
whatever
not
that
going to go
means.
for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe
Like I
later
said,
in
it's
the
not
game,
even like
trying
a
to
term.
establish
It's not
the
even a
inside
thing.
run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
I wouldn't be scared of this. Run the ball here. I don't,
They
but
go
you
play
can.
action now. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain
But like
of
I said,
18.
only you
First
know
and
what
10.
players run the ball.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And
Remember, guys, I let him get 9 points.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
He ain't gonna make me hate him because I'm giving him up 3 points. I'm giving him 3 points. I can't hate him.
Report.
Now it's Jackson. Going for
What did I
Bateman.
say?
He's got him on the out route. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second
There is
down.
nothing that you can do that I haven't seen from any other player.
I hate experienced quarterbacks because
So you can't
no
be
matter
godly
what,
hated.
you really can't hide what
You have to
you're doing.
do something
And I
so
think that
vile,
right there, he knew right away
so
where the
different
blitz was coming from,
that
where
nobody's
his
ever done.
primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going
And
to a
it's
secondary
possible.
target for
I'm
a
the
nice
only one
game.
who
Just
goes
gonna
to his
ask you,
reach.
that wasn't the
It's
primary
possible.
target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got
Yeah,
to
go
the
to
line
a
of
corner
scrimmage,
route.
knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play,
What
they
kind
can
of
get
guy
to the
goes
end
with
of the
when people
line
make
and have a chance to
gun
turn it
punch
upfield as he
open
did there. That
offset?
means they controlled the blocking and took care of the
So like I
defensive
said,
end
he's not the only one.
linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify.
Getting
I
free
said getting their
RPO,
wideouts involved in
handoff,
the run
to
game,
read
but of
off
course
the
that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
blue legs with Lamar.
Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
What I say,
I see
RPO.
the surprise in your face there, partner. That is
Just
a
like I
rare
said, you can't be
incompletion
the
from him.
best
He's
if
been
you're
on
not
point this
different. You
entire
can't be
game.
godly
His
hated if you're
percentage
not different.
completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and goal, and they will try
You're
again
gonna have
from
to
the
go to
2-yard line.
spacing concept here.
Henry.
All right, yep.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Easy
You
guys,
think back
easy.
to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John
Can't hit
Reagans,
him.
the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there.
You
with
can't be
another
godly
patented
hated if
Derrick
a human
Henry run.
can't hate him.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point
If a
conversion.
mere mortal.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
You're gonna have to bring out a lag switch,
Tucker now to
and
kick
I know
it
how to play
away
the lag
following the
switch.
touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
On the set.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They
Yeah,
are
that's it,
sputtering
guys.
right now.
And frankly, I think
Running
it's time
back.
to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
They're not
patch.
playing back
We need
when
you to
it's
get us back
desperation
on track and get us
situation.
going in the right
They're
direction.
playing back every
So you're
play.
calling plays geared to them. Not
Right.
necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So
And
don't
look
get
at how
too
quick I'm
cute.
going. You can't
Go
go
to
this
the
quick.
playmakers.
He's not even going this quick. Can't do that.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll be out of bounds,
Easy
but
pick
able to
for
get
him.
it up past the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time
Running
is
back,
run out on
coach
this
man,
third quarter of play.
deep
And
defenses,
welcome back. We are in the
wide
city of
fronts.
brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Who knows? He could be
The
user
Bills have
rushing.
the
He could
football,
play.
but they
He could be
trail
playing
here
fast.
as we
I don't know.
begin quarter number 4.
Don't know
So
what
that
he's doing.
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. In motion goes the tight end. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down.
Not even
at the
going to my
Ravens
bag of plays.
35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a
Too
pick.
easy, guys. Like I said, they just have to click on, right? They just have to click on.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to
Well, I
make
don't
a
know
play
why a kid would have a
downfield.
name like
Everyone
this,
seeking
though.
to be somewhat the hero.
Are you
Didn't
okay?
turn out that
Are
way
you
at all.
okay
You're
at home?
exactly right.
Are
It's
you
gonna take a
okay?
lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
With a name like that, are you okay?
Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to ground.
Godly hated,
But
only up
second down.
15-6 with me not trying. Go to one of your, go to your slot receiver or
Try
tight
to
end.
choose some clock with
All
Henry.
right.
And
Like I
some
said,
room for him there
I
as he'll
said
take
this,
out
say this to
about the
every player.
15.
I do not match up,
42 yards
so take
rushing
advantage of
for
it.
him now in the ball game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right?
I'm
Just
not
give your
calling a
superstar the ball
3-3-5
and
because
continue
I
to
think
feed
it's
him.
good. It's
Yeah,
literally
don't
the first
overthink this
formation
one,
I
right?
have on
Make
defense.
sure he's touching
That's
the
all I'm going
football,
to.
but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force
In
the
order,
run. Just make sure you hang
3-3-5,
on to the
goal line,
football and keep the
5-2,
clock ticking.
4-3, big nickel, 4-6, nickel, 4-4, dollar, dime, special, prevent, quarter, 3-4. That's all of them in order. And I never go goal line
A
on
couple
defense,
extra tight ends
no
in the
matter what.
formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They know what they're doing, like I said. But they're not godly hated.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
But are they okay? Do I need to make
First
a
time
welfare
they've looked
check?
his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a
Well,
lead to
let's
throw
check
it here in the
here.
4th and
Let's see.
boom,
Are they
he's
a
on the
kid or a
money.
grown
Yeah, you
man?
don't have to tuck your head in and go like
I
turtle at
saw
this
the
point.
mic
You just
going.
go ahead and play.
I saw the mic symbol flash for a second, just like earlier in the game. Come on, buddy. Let me know. Do you need a little welfare
Now a
check?
first carry for their fullback. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
Godly hated. What does this guy, like, have a 200 IQ? Godly
From the
hated.
25, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, Lamar. Take off with Lamar. There's no QB contained here. That's going to stop you.
To throw is Jackson.
I told
Throw
you.
right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they get
The
him
reason
down
I was
enough
almost
before he
picked
takes
off,
it across the
right,
40-yard
is
line.
because there's no
The
QB
Ravens
containing.
get
I
a
told
new
you I'm
set
not
of
QB
downs,
containing
give
on
him
that play.
17 on that pickup.
But when you hit him on the move like that,
And I QB contain every single quarterback. I've done it with Kurt Warner. I've done it with the slowest quarterback. Philip Rivers, Peyton Manning, Kurt Warner, Tom Brady. I've done it with everyone. Everybody. Every player gets QB contained by me.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Run it again.
And despite the late lead, Jackson
What'd I tell you?
Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he'll be taken down.
But that's every Madden
gets
player, though.
into enemy
So
territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
come on, do something. Do something. You can go deep on my ass. You can go deep. You could have gone deep all game
Jackson to
long.
throw.
Come on.
He'll find Bateman once more.
Oh, time out.
Now the
Don't take
Bills are
knees
gonna
now.
use the
You
first
had
of their
the.
timeouts.
You're
As they'll
up.
start
You're
him
up
with a
enough
little over
to where you don't
30
need
ticks to
knees.
go in the football game. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another
You
one.
disrespected the game. You had the ball to disrespect the game. Don't change now. I tell every player. Don't
Great
change
working
now.
relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep
Don't
making the
stop taking
connection.
advantage of leverages, techniques, and free releases. And just going to screens and running it. And go and play everything. Everything I don't do. Don't stop now. You can still
Here's
go deep on my
Jackson.
ass. Yep, don't stop now.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out
I'll
of
take
bounds
advantage of
right
that.
around the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but
I said
unfortunately,
this
they didn't
before,
get the
guys.
kind of yards
There's
they
not
hoped
one Madden
for.
player
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
that plays lazy. Like I said, that actually reads the defense. That's the most they do when it comes to reading the defense.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Run the ball. Please run the ball. Right here. Be a big
Throwing
play.
now is Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted.
Good. Run the
A
ball.
drive killer there.
I told him everything to do.
Teron Johnson able
I'll
to
give him
pick
one.
it. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that
If you want to be even better, look at the
It
movements
does, and
from
you wonder about their
your user,
strategy
your
because
opponent's
with a
user
two-score
pre-snap.
lead,
Because if
you
you see
put
guys
maybe just
like
sitting on and trying to drain some
slightly move,
clock.
that
It's
tells you
almost like
that
they
they
felt
did
like,
something
hey, we've
pre-snap.
got a good cushion. We can keep
You can see
pressing
my
it. It
linebacker
ended up
slightly
costing
move.
them.
I
Here's
manually
1st
put him
and
in a hard
10.
flat right there. That's why he got picked off.
Set up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete.
No onside kick
And he is into
ever in
the
these
end
games.
zone for the touchdown. So they
GG's.
still need a
GG's.
miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where
And
they
they're
were,
not
they
going to
knew this
know
was going to
this
be tough,
play
but they
right here.
got the
They're going to
19
have
touchdown.
to.
Tiger.
Now they need the
19
miracle.
They
Tiger.
would
The
have to
onside
know
kick
this play or use this
extra.
play to
Yeah,
know
and you
what's
have to get
coming
the
here.
onside kick
Because
and
if
not have
it's
the ball
man
bounce
coverage,
around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it,
they didn't do
possess
anything
it,
to
and
stop
get
it
your
there.
offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last
Because they didn't
chance.
even read it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
For example, it's like goal line. I never understand why dumbasses play goal line ever in goal
And we
line.
will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Because they could just do what he did. You could literally just pick any defense. It could literally be anything in fake leagues. When I say GG's, can't be godly hated if you're taking knees. Yeah, that's a bar right there. That's a bar right there. GG's can't be godly hated if you take
Now the
knees.
Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
I'll even let you score right here. I'll tell you what to do. I'll put everybody in a QB spot.
The Ravens taking a knee with
I'll put everybody, I'll put the whole
seemingly
front in
in
the QB
hand
spot,
here.
and
The
I'll
Bills
put
are
like
gonna
hard
go ahead
flats
and
out there.
use their final timeout.
I'll put a goal line.
And as the two
Put a
teams
goal line
talking
out there, and
over
I'll
on
put the
their
whole front
respective
in the QB
sidelines,
spot.
we take a break.
I know you want it. I know you want to take another one. Come on. I'll do you one better. I'll go 60 out jack. Come on. Goal line. Everybody's playing the QB spot. Come on.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
It was a kid, guys. It was a kid. Yeah, you lost to a kid.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses
I
both
said one
made
that
some
was the
plays
last
as
game.
well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
It was a kid, guys. It was a kid. It's the last game. I said that before I played this. I let him do whatever he wanted because he was literally just spamming, taking free releases. You know, I can show you what he was doing. The replay right here. So he's mixing and running the ball, play action, rolling with Lamar. But the biggest thing was he was like spamming curls and out routes. I haven't seen that in 15 years. Where is it? Come on, I want to see a play that's not a touchdown or something like. Let's see here. Pick them off there. It's this. I mean, where's those routes? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. So right here, I told him roll out with Lamar because I'm not QB containing on this play, or that the QB contain wouldn't be good enough, right? The reason I say that is because when you put a DN in a zone like curl flat, and the next guy inside on the D line is a QB doing a QB contain, they're not ever going to be able to contain the quarterback. The double team on him. So I'm right there. I tell him that because he doesn't throw it there. Still throws it there. Lucky. Basically, that's what he was doing. He was so basically he was doing this, right? And let's say, for example, depending on my front, 43 was like in more on the front, right? And this guy was more over here too. And he would look basically anybody who looked unblocked, he would just you know take advantage of a slant, a seam, a hitch, a curl, whatever, you know. So he basically spammed flat throws, hitches, curls, outs, and then rolled with Lamar. Ran the ball, and that's basically it. I don't understand why they're not showing me like the passes. Feel like, buddy, if he doesn't roll around, like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Wide open, wide open. Take your pick. All three guys, wide open. Come on. What I mean, this is what I'm talking about with players. They'll see something like this, and what they'll do is they'll just read these guys here. They all get out of the way. Boom, 42. Boom, 80. Boom, 88. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It doesn't matter if it's man or zone. You have to play like you have to back out guys from D line, and I'm just not going to do that. So that's why I say GG's. I'm not going to pull guys out of the D line. I'm not going to play like a almost like a fag D. I'm just not going to do that. If I can't stop a play with a stock defense, GG. No, once again, let's see. They're not showing those spammed out routes like flat routes outside, out routes outside, corner routes outside, curl routes outside. Literally just reading one high, curl, out, corner, flat. You know, that's it. And then next in the run, had a couple RPOs, ran with Lamar. You know, easy pass concepts every play. But like I said, he can't be godly hated if he's the same as every other player. Why can't I not find his ass? I mean, when they have those Roman numerals, are they? I thought they're usually I's and not L's because I tried everything. I tried L's, I tried I's. I tried, obviously not ones because those aren't ones. Let's see here. Oh shit, that was there. All right, here we go. Yep, a kid playing like that because, like I said, if you're trying to message your opponent, you can just quickly go to their profile, and if it says that their games are privated, then it most likely means that their account is privated. But look at him. I let him score 15 points, guys. I let him score all those points.